Hey everyone, it's Joanna Gaines here. Today I'm going to share with you 3 decoration ideas that not only surprised everyone, but also sold for a fortune. You won't believe how much these simple ideas went for. When I first started out, I was always on the lookout for those hidden gems, those little touches that could transform a space from simple to stunning. And you know what? Some of the most unexpected ideas turned out to be the biggest hits. So if you're ready to be inspired, grab a glass of sweet tea and let's dive into these 3 surprising decoration ideas that had buyers clamoring for more. You all know I love a good repurposing project, and this one takes the cake. There's something incredibly satisfying about taking something old and worn out and giving it a new lease on life. I was working on this old farmhouse and we were tearing down some walls, opening up the space and making it more functional and beautiful. And you wouldn't believe what we found hidden behind the drywall. These gorgeous old vintage window frames. It was like uncovering a hidden treasure. Now most folks would have seen them as trash, ready for the landfill, but not me. I saw something special in them. I saw potential, I saw character, I saw history just waiting to be brought back to life. These frames had a story to tell, and I was determined to let them speak. These weren't just any window frames, they were like pieces of art themselves, with their chipped paint, weathered wood, and those wavy panes of glass. Each imperfection added to their charm. I knew just what to do with them. I could already envision how they would look once repurposed. We carefully removed the frames, cleaned them up a bit, making sure to preserve their original character. And I decided to let their natural beauty shine. There was no need to paint them or get too fancy. Sometimes simplicity is the best approach. We simply mounted them on the wall, creating this amazing gallery wall effect. It was a perfect blend of rustic charm and artistic elegance. The frames added a unique touch to the room, making it feel cozy and inviting. You could almost feel the history radiating from them. The way the light played through the old glass, it was just magical. It created a warm, inviting atmosphere that was both nostalgic and beautiful. It added such a unique and unexpected touch to the room. It was like having a piece of history right there in your living space. And the best part? It was practically free. We didn't have to spend a fortune to create something beautiful and meaningful. When we put the house on the market, buyers were blown away. They couldn't believe something so simple could make such a statement. It became the focal point of the entire living room. People were drawn to it, and it sparked conversations and admiration. And you know what? That house sold for way above asking price. The unique decor made all the difference. That's when I knew I was onto something special. Repurposing those old window frames wasn't just about saving something from the landfill. It was about bringing a touch of history, a touch of soul into a home. It was about creating something that resonated with people on a deeper level. And that, my friends, is priceless. It's not just about the monetary value, but the emotional connection and the story behind each piece. Repurposing those old window frames wasn't just about saving something from the landfill. It was about bringing a touch of history, a touch of soul into a home. It was about creating a space that felt lived in, loved and full of character, a space that told a story. And that, my friends, is priceless. It's about more than just decor. It's about preserving history and creating a home that feels truly special. Now let's talk about bringing a little bit of nature indoors with custom terrariums. These miniature gardens are not just a trend, they are a way to create a personal oasis right in your living room. I've always been a firm believer in the power of plants to bring life and energy into a space. They purify the air, boost your mood, and add a touch of natural beauty that no artificial decor can match. But sometimes you need something a little more unique, a little more eye-catching than just a regular potted plant. That's where the magic of terrariums comes into play. That's where terrariums come in. These glass-enclosed gardens are not only visually stunning, but also incredibly versatile. These little ecosystems are like miniature worlds, and the possibilities for customization are endless. You can create a desert landscape with cacti and succulents, or a lush tropical paradise with ferns and mosses. I started experimenting with different containers, from vintage apothecary jars to antique cloches, each one adding its own personality to the terrarium. The choice of container can dramatically change the look and feel of your mini garden. But the real fun began when I started playing with the plants themselves. Selecting the right plants is crucial. You want a mix that not only looks good together, but also thrives in the same environment. I sought out rare and unusual succulents, delicate air plants, even tiny ferns, creating these little landscapes that were both beautiful and intriguing. Each plant brings its own texture, color, and form to the terrarium. And you know me, I can't resist a little touch of whimsy. Adding decorative elements can transform a simple terrarium into a magical scene. I started adding things like miniature fairy garden accessories, colorful pebbles, and even tiny crystals. These small touches can make a big difference, turning your terrarium into a true work of art. Each terrarium became a work of art, a conversation starter, and a reflection of the homeowner's personality. They're not just plants in a jar, they are a form of self-expression. And let me tell you, these custom terrariums were a hit. People were drawn to their uniqueness and the personal touch that went into each one. People loved the idea of having a little piece of nature, handcrafted and unique in their homes. They appreciated the care and creativity that went into making each terrarium. They became the perfect gift, a thoughtful, housewarming present, or even a special treat for yourself. Imagine the joy of receiving a custom-made terrarium, knowing it was crafted just for you, and the prices. Well, let's just say that people were willing to pay a premium for these one-of-a-kind creations. The value of a terrarium goes beyond the materials. It's about the artistry and the personal connection. It just goes to show that sometimes the smallest details can make the biggest impact. Whether it's a tiny crystal or a rare plant, these elements come together to create something truly special. Maintaining a terrarium is also a rewarding experience. It's a living piece of art that requires care and attention, making it even more meaningful. Whether placed in a living room, bedroom, or office, terrariums have the power to enhance any space. They bring a touch of nature indoors, creating a serene and inviting atmosphere. So if you're looking to bring a bit of the outdoors in, consider creating your own custom terrarium. It's a fun, creative project that results in a beautiful, living piece of art. The versatility of terrariums is truly remarkable. They can be as simple or as elaborate as you like, fitting seamlessly into any decor style. And remember, a terrarium makes a wonderful gift. It's a unique, thoughtful present that shows you care. Plus, it's a gift that keeps on giving, as the recipient can enjoy it for years to come. So go ahead, bring the outdoors in and create your own little world. With a custom terrarium, the possibilities are endless and the results are always stunning. Now, this last idea is near and dear to my heart because it involves one of my favorite things: hand-painted details. There's something incredibly special about the time, effort, and love that goes into each brushstroke. It's a form of art that brings a unique touch to any space, making it feel personal and alive. We were working on this charming little bungalow, and the kitchen was in desperate need of a refresh. The homeowners wanted a space that was not only functional, but also full of character and charm, something that would make their kitchen the heart of their home. The cabinets were dated, the countertops were worn, and the backsplash, well, let's just say it was forgettable. It lacked personality and didn't do justice to the potential of the space. We knew we had to come up with a design that would breathe new life into this tired kitchen. I knew we needed to do something special to give this kitchen the character it deserved. We brainstormed various ideas, from modern sleek designs to rustic farmhouse styles, but nothing seemed to capture the essence of what we were looking for. And then it hit me. Hand-painted ceramic tiles. These tiles could be the perfect solution, adding a touch of artistry and craftsmanship that would make the kitchen truly unique. I'd seen them used in historic homes, and I'd always been captivated by their beauty and craftsmanship. The way each tile told a story, the intricate designs, and the vibrant colors all combined to create something truly special. We found a local artisan who specialized in hand-painted tiles, and I worked with her to create a design that was both classic and unique. We spent hours discussing the vision, selecting colors, and sketching out patterns that would complement the overall design of the kitchen. We chose a soft color palette with pops of blue and green inspired by the Texas wildflowers that I love so much. These colors not only added a fresh and vibrant feel to the kitchen, but also connected the space to the natural beauty of the surrounding area. Each tile was like a miniature canvas, and the artisan painstakingly hand-painted delicate floral patterns, intricate borders, and even a few little bees buzzing around for good measure. The attention to detail was astounding, and each tile became a work of art in its own right. When the tiles were finished, they were absolutely breathtaking. The colors were vibrant, the patterns were intricate, and the overall effect was nothing short of stunning. We installed them as a backsplash behind the stove, and they instantly transformed the entire kitchen. The once dull and lifeless space now had a focal point that drew the eye and added a sense of warmth and personality. It was like a work of art had come to life. The hand-painted tiles added a layer of depth and character that couldn't be achieved with mass-produced materials. The hand-painted details added so much warmth, character, and charm to the space. It became a place where the homeowners could gather, cook, and create memories, all while surrounded by beautiful handcrafted art. And you know what? When we put the house on the market, that kitchen became the star of the show. Potential buyers were immediately drawn to the unique and artistic backsplash, and it set the home apart from others on the market. Buyers were mesmerized by the hand-painted tiles. They appreciated the craftsmanship, the story behind each tile, and the fact that they were one of a kind. It was a feature that made the home feel special and unique. They loved the story behind them, the artistry, and the fact that they were one of a kind. It was a talking point that made the home memorable and desirable. That little bungalow sold for a record price, and I'm convinced that those hand-painted tiles played a big part in its success. The investment in unique, handcrafted details paid off in a big way, both in terms of aesthetics and financial return. It just goes to show that investing in unique, handcrafted details can pay off in a big way. Not only do they add beauty and character to a space, but they also create a sense of connection and story that resonates with people. Every brushstroke truly does tell a story, and in this case, it was a story of transformation, creativity, and success. Thanks for watching. If you loved these ideas, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing decoration tips and tricks. Remember, the most surprising ideas can often lead to the most beautiful and valuable results. Don't be afraid to think outside the box, to repurpose, to customize, and to add your own personal touch to everything you do. See you next time.